Being on vacation doesn't mean a vacation from buying comics. Hey guys, this is Jim with Bronzeville Comics, and I've been away on vacation. I'm back home. The place where we went on vacation has a lot of antique stores, and I got some books from some of them. And then I went today and I picked up all the mail that I had been having collected at the post office while I was gone. So let's take a look at what I got in terms of these antique stores. A variety of stuff. One kind of really nice spec book. Some other interesting stuff. It was a little bit difficult to find stuff at higher grade. I did pick this up. True Comics. This is True Comics number 49. It's from May of 1946, May, June. I'm collecting every comic from May of 1946, so that is there. This is, I forget the reason I picked this up exactly, but this is a really nice copy of Captain America 229. Daredevil, what number is this? 138. Daredevil comic I could use. This I found, this is a really nice looking copy of Showcase 100. I already have this from when I was a kid. It's in fairly rough shape. This one's in, it seems to be in much nicer shape. This was an interesting 100th issue because Showcase showcased different characters. And this book has every character that appeared in Showcase except one. It has everybody from Fireman Farrell to Flash, Green Lantern, Adam Strange, Aquaman, Space Ranger, Lois Lane, Batlash, Tommy Tomorrow. The one character it does not have in this story, it has Angel and the Ape, is James Bond. There was a James Bond story. He was obviously a licensed character at the time, was not still licensed to DC when this came out. Nice, decent copy of A Silver Age. The price was right. Tales of Suspense 89. Trying to complete my Superboy and the Legion Superheroes run. There's one of those. This, my daughter picked out. She found this at the first one we were at. The first appearance of Jubilee. Reasonably high grade. Probably an 8.590, maybe in that area. Amazing Spider-Man. We also spotted, this is in really rough shape though. First appearance of Carnage. A nice copy of The Death of Phoenix. This has issues both 1 and 2 of Hawkeye. Just picked up some random Action Comics. A DC 72 Beyond the, or From Beyond the Unknown. A whole bunch of Ultimate Avengers that I don't have in my collection. These are $1 a piece. So I was like, what the heck? Marvel 2 and 178. This, I believe, has an advertisement, which is the first appearance in comics of Dungeons and Dragons. So there's a little bit of a spec on that. This, which is a nice George Perez art on the origin of Red Tornado, but this is Justice League of America 193, which has that insert preview of All-Star Squadron. Love me some All-Star Squadron. I picked up, this was a Phantom Stranger from 1972. Picked that up. These, a little bit lower grade, maybe mid-grade copies of some Green Lanterns from the early 70s, the O'Neil Adams run. One was $9, one was $10. Figure couldn't go wrong there. But this was the one that I found. I was like, ooh. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme #1. This is a high-grade copy. It was $4. That raw copies are going right now for about $40. I probably will have this going out to CGC. It's probably at least a 9.6. And then one other copy, book I picked up. This is a book I wanted ever since I was a kid. And I never had a copy of it. My cousin had a copy. It was one of the DC famous first editions. I had a bunch of them. I had Batman #1, Sensation Comics 1, All-Star Comics 8, Flash Comics 1. These are great comics. This was Wiz Comics #1. I guess it's technically Wiz Comics #2. First appearance of Captain Marvel. First appearance of Spy Smasher and Ibis, Savannah. So this was the haul at the antique store. Nothing that would pay for the entire vacation, but some nice finds. There was stuff there you could tell it had been gone through. Like there was an Omega Men run. They had issues 2, 4, 5, 6, no, 3, which is the first logo. So then some stuff was sitting in the mail. I had went to the post office today. to pick up what mail I received while we were gone. So let's see what's in here. I kind of have an idea. Of some of the stuff that's here. I bought some lots, which is always a little bit of a gamble as to if you're going to get good stuff. Sometimes the quality is hard to judge, you know, but sometimes it's somebody that doesn't really know comics and they're just selling a bunch of stuff, and sometimes in that bunch of stuff is a little bit of gold. So often I'll look for, and I know I have one of those. There's a lot of cardboard, a good reusable Gemini mailer, and let's see, I think, I just want to be careful with the tape here, getting the comic book out. Always a little dicey when you're close to the comic. This is a nice copy. This is a book I have been trying to get for a while. This will get me much closer to completing my run. This is a beautiful, high quality copy of Aquaman number 50. This is one of the more desirable books from the run. It's a Neil Adams art and includes a Dead Man Story in there. So I'm going to take a closer look at this later. But this was a book I really wanted. The price was just about right, especially because this is a high grade copy. There's maybe one. Is that a date stamp by the spine? But hardly any flaws. This is probably a 9 point something copy. That's a good one. What do we have here? It's just gonna be hard to get out. I'm gonna go this way. A lot of cardboard. Pull tabs. Makes life easier, huh? Also, a lot of cardboard on this. This I bought. This book has been ice cold as of late. But there was some really big news regarding this character just this week, since I bought the comic, actually. And that is, it's actually confirmation of what we already knew. Captain America 117, the first appearance of Falcon. Or maybe we should just say the first appearance of Sam Wilson. Because Sam Wilson, after Falcon and Winter Soldier, this is a nice copy. I had this as probably at least a 7. I paid less than what a 7 goes for on this. But they confirmed there's going to be another movie with him as Captain America. That's the first appearance of Sam Wilson. So I think that book has been ice cold as of late, ever since I guess the end of the Disney Plus show. As people are moving on to other things and thinking about, they were thinking about Loki and Kang and now Shang-Chi and moving on to speculating on characters that haven't been announced yet, and Moon Knight stuff and all the exciting stuff coming from Marvel.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, and all the leaked trailers that people think.
Spider-Man stuff. Okay, what do we have here? So, this is another well-packaged book. And another copy of Captain America 117. This one is in not as nice a shape. I spent less money on this one. So, probably send both of these out to get graded, and the seller sent me an extra book, Avengers number 7 from 1997. So that was nice. I think I probably already have that, but that's awesome. I'm gonna hold off on this. This one I already opened because it came in the torrential rain. But this is another book from '72 that I, you know, trying to collect everything from DC 1972, which is kind of a fun thing because, you know, it seems as though I'm not getting anywhere close to completing it. Detective Comics 422, just another good Detective Comics. This is like a very fine. So it's a nice looking book. So that goes in the 1972 collection. This is a lot that I bought. This next box, I believe. I think I know what this is. And there's one specific comic I bought this for. And I'm not certain of the condition. But even in lower condition, it is, you got a little card. Oh, it is bubble wrapped at least. As a one-person operation with a full-time job, I thank you for your purchase. Feedback will be greatly appreciated. Okay, so everything's in bubble wrap here. Not sure. I mean, the box is a little dinged. So hopefully it's stuff inside. This was a lot of Batman books. 90s stuff. Right? You know. So there could be some nice books in here. I'm going to just flip through these real quick for you. So there's some Nightfall. They were advertised as reader copies. Everything kind of doubled up, bagged and boarded. Or a Swamp Thing randomly in there. Unbagged. Now I'm holding my breath a little bit. I haven't yet gotten to the one, a Batman book. You know, I have all of these, but there was one book, World's Funniest, which is in terrible shape. I'm getting nervous now. These books are not in great shape, and they were advertised as readers. And the price I paid for them was fairly low. Some more Batmans, but there's one book. This is it. Has a hair in it. It is not in great shape, but it's not in bad shape either. Batman Beyond #1. Okay, there's some pressable, a lot of pressable defects on the back. So the cover is not tight. This is a red copy, a mid-grade. But even a mid-grade of this, along with all of these other books, I'm going to have to bag and board this one as soon as I can. I spent on this entire batch of books, right? There's that one at least, well, that'll need to be pressed. Some old Brave and the Bold stuff, Batman versus Predator. These are red books, right? On the entire lot, including Batman Beyond #1, $33. So I'll have to look up what a Batman Beyond in mid-grade is, but it's definitely more than $33. And that's why I bought the entire collection. Again, the front cover looks good. The back cover needs a press. With a press, could that be a 7 or an 8? I mean, there are no visible color-breaking creases on the book. But, you know, actually, there are plenty of spine ticks. Everything else looks pressable. There is one crease down at the bottom. So if this is a 6, I'm happy. You know, I'm happy. If I get a lower grade on that, I have to look at, you know, the sales data on those books. The last thing to open, which just came did it come today? It probably came today because it just shipped out. Let's see if we got lucky. This is the Comic Tom mystery mail call. So just open this up. I know there's a mailer inside. Just rip away this priority envelope and get to our mailer. Okay. Black plastic bag, which is emblematic of mystery mail call. Oops, got a golden ticket. Free grade. Butch the Cat comic, Mindbender. I'm interested in the comic books, so let's see what we got. We got Hulk 18. Manhunter 12 from 1989. I have every issue of this run. This is a Carnage print. Action Tank Jetsons homage. This is that Betty Page exclusive that is came this month. A nice. I'll put this over with my Captain America 117s. It's a nice print of Sam Wilson as Captain America, and nice Batgirl print, and a Virgin Ice Cream Man cover. So that's the mystery mail call for this month. I'm going to take a look at the pricing. I'm really going to take a look at the pricing of that Batman Beyond #1 and see what that's worth. See if it's worth getting graded. It probably is, even in like a 7. So until next time, guys, enjoy your comics. I'm going to try to enjoy mine.